a story of epic proportions that makes you live out an alternate reality where the Nazis assume control over America and you're tasked with toppling over the regime. It features detailed world-building elements and a captivating atmosphere as far as the maps go. Wolfenstein 2 is a first-person shooter first and foremost, although there are some traces of stealth involved too. It's a polished game, with all sorts of iconic locations, corrupted to look like what they would under the German regime after the events of New Order, and thrilling action sequences that keep you on the edge of your seat. Imagine a game where doing almost anything is possible, since it gives you a large arsenal of vehicles and weapons to play around with. Far Cry 6 is a narrative-driven action game that can double up to become a sandbox game as well, depending on the way you prefer playing it. It's one of the more unique games from the series, and offers you new gameplay mechanics to tinker with, plus a whole new way to customize your chosen avatar. The game's chock full of bloodshed and violence, depending on how you prefer to engage in any situation. Journey through a land without any guide, your intuition will determine your adventure. Elden Ring is an exploration-heavy game that challenges you in several ways and features some very in-depth combat mechanics, along with a whole arsenal of items to equip. The game also features some of the most stunning and vibrant landscapes, and does a good job of setting the tone for any serious moments. Like any Souls-like game, this one features brutal bosses and unforgiving progression. A game where your choices play a significant role in defining the narrative. BioShock's lineup of games offers you an unforgettable experience as you familiarize yourself with the world around you and decide which factions to support and how to move forward with your own sense of muddled morality. It's visually stunning and ultimately very engrossing as far as the locations and world-building aspects are concerned. Not only that, this collection features all the mainline games, which garnered positive reviews as standalone games already. Perhaps one of the best games in the series, Doom Eternal comes with tons of unique yet iconic levels and story transitions that captivate you throughout the course of your playthrough. It's gory enough to fit in with the rest of the games that came prior, and also has enough events to keep you constantly engaged. The video game is well polished, and that includes the sound effects as well. You get to choose how your Slayer looks and customize quite a fair bit of things. It's an immersive demon-killing experience that you'll find yourself playing over and over again. If you like video games heavily influenced by stealth and first-person shooting action, then look no further, since Metro's games feature all that and much more, especially when it comes to how intricate and well thought out the world around you is. It's not an easy game if you plan to stick to a stealthy playstyle, but it's definitely manageable enough to not be considered frustrating or annoying. The large arsenal of guns and tight gameplay mechanics make this collection a surefire gem to own on any platform. Did it! Red Dead Redemption 2 has an unforgettable storyline that rides on the coattails of the previous game and certainly outdoes itself with how narratively important each decision you make is. Sure, the horse physics might not be the best, but as far as action is concerned, Red Dead Redemption 2 gives you a taste of what Wild West life was like back during the days when outlaws used to exist. It's a game that features sprawling locations with believable NPCs that aren't too hard to find yourself getting attached to since they've been written so well. The story takes you through several action sequences that differ in terms of difficulty and setting. Grand Theft Auto V remains one of the most popular games in the world, 10 years after its release. The secrets of its longevity are its constant updates, addictive gameplay, and awesome vehicle physics, making it the ultimate sandbox crime simulator. The solid campaign mode features 3 protagonists with distinct personalities and motives. Ex-bank robber Trevor is trying to lay low in suburban life and is forced back into a life of crime. Streetwise, Franklin is looking for a way up and doesn't mind getting his hands dirty, while volatile Trevor is a psychopath on the rampage. When their paths cross, it sets off a series of events with explosive consequences. GTA Online. This sequel to the immensely popular Psychonauts is one of the best platformers on the console. It features some unique and engaging stories that have you unravel a conspiracy as you explore the captivating world built by the devs. The art style and control scheme are some of the best features of this sequel. There's less emphasis on puzzles and more on the action this time, with a gorgeous yet linear level design that feels fun to play regardless of the change in pace.
I'll take this nugget.
Shredder's Revenge is a spiritual successor to a beat-em-up cult classic with amped-up graphics and vibes that perfectly mirror the energy and charm of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. Quirky level design and multiplayer support are some of the strongest draws this game has to offer. It's chock full of action and fast-paced transitions between stages. The controls are simple, and they take nothing on are drop-dead gorgeous, and the story does it justice as well. The combat is satisfying, to say the least, with ample variation to keep fighting. The same enemies feel fresh regardless of the difficulty spikes.